What is going on? We are here again. Let's go ahead and get into it. Thanks again for stopping by, showing love. I see my boy Aldrezi up in here already. He needs to get the W if they want the #1 seed in the league and in the conference here. Now that Toronto won their previous game, they won by 32 points. They won by 32 points. So in order for New York to take the #1 seed and also take the set for the best record in the league, they'll have to win by 33 points or more. So it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to go down. Going to be a fun ride here. Charlotte has been balling out this later portion of the season, but they've lost too early and too often, and that kept them out of the playoff race for this season. Going to be interesting to see how they play in their final game before they head towards Man 24. But New York still has plenty to fight for, and they're looking to get the job done here. I have everything ready to go. Should be an interesting ball game. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing started. We're already about 7 minutes in, and we're going to go ahead and hit that play game button. And it's going to be a little bit snowy out here tonight. There's going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're going to run it up, and there's going to be a kneel down here, taking it at the 25-yard line. Let's go ahead and get into it. Got a little bit of a snow game before the end of the season. I can't be mad at it. As we'll see a handoff. There goes Doc Boone, who's rumbling for about 3, and it's going to set up 2nd and 7. Making a handoff here. Here comes Doc Boone, who's going to throw it to the right side and caught. And there goes Verbal Kent getting into the mix here. It's going to be first down coming up. Charlotte on the move. Ending this one off. There goes a bot player doing his thing, rumbling to about the 45-yard line in New York territory, and it's going to be 2nd and 2 coming up. But Mr. Slater's up in here. What's popping? Passing in the middle of the field, and stuck at the end of the play is MJW. MJ Witten getting another first down play here for Charlotte. Launching right side, and gonna be an interception. And Chance Ravager, I see my boy Slater up in here. He said, let me get something real quick on the stat sheet before we end it. Going to take the ball, and it's going to be Aaron Knight, a quick pitch to the left side, and caught a juke move there by Rashad Watson doing his thing. It's going to be 2nd and 2 coming. Passing this one here, launching this right side. It's going to be caught. Reaching for the first down is Angelo Roman, and he's going to make it 3rd and inches coming up. Going to be passing the right side, wide open, first down play, easy money there for Rashad Watson. Another set of downs coming up here for New York. Handoff here, and there goes the big man. There goes off Jacobson, picking up 9. And his first touch is a good one. He's pretty sure he's over 1,000 yards rushing. He should be. He's definitely one of my picks there for the, what's the word I'm looking for? He's definitely one of my picks for the Pro Bowl this season. Gonna pass this one left side and caught going out of bounds. And there goes Juice Parrish getting into the mix. 4 for 4 so far for Aaron Ike, and it's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Passing it again, Wilfie Mills doing a caught. There goes Watson, another first down play there for him. And the drive continues here for New York. 1st and 10 coming. One more forward, and John Eldrezzi getting into the mix. A perfect drive here for Aaron Ike. They're going to keep it moving as they move inside field goal territory. 1st and 10 coming up. Making a handoff here. Goes to launch it in. There's the first incompletion of the day. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Passing this again, and going to be almost picked off. Should have been, but that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Passing it here, looking to get something. Cookman throws the right side, but he's going backwards, and it's going to be stuffed. And that is going to make it 4th down and 11. The Charlotte defense coming into play. And looks like New York's going to have to settle for a field goal here. Kick is going to be up and golden. New York will get the first points of the evening. 3-0 is your score. Charlotte coming back onto the field. Sending this one away, and it's going to be take 2 here for Charlotte. Had a pretty decent drive for a little bit, then threw the interception once they got inside New York territory. We'll see if they get the heavy hitters. Vic Dotson, who will be missing the playoffs for the first time in his career. He's been in the playoffs every single season in his illustrious career, and it's going to be weird not seeing him there trying to contend for a playoff mode. He's been to the United Bowl twice, 0-2 in those attempts. Same thing for Hank Falco. Is he going to see a juke move there by Doc Boone, who is also going to be missing the playoffs for the first time of his career? Aaron Ike up in the building. What's happening? Just a weird sight to see. But got to give credit where credit is due. Pittsburgh came out swinging this year. a great stretch to end the season, even though they did lose their last game. They ended up doing a great job. As Doc Boone says, he's not going to give up on the season. He's going to turn up and get inside the 25 to the 20-yard line. And this is the team that Charlotte should have came out with in the regular season. We might be saying that Pittsburgh will be waiting for another attempt to go to the playoffs. But right now, Charlotte's playing some of their best football, as we'll see what they can do in their first attempt at the red zone. And it looks like they're going to have to back it up a little bit. It's going to be a false start. 1st and 15 coming. What's going on, Aaron Knight? Hope all is well. What you thank you so much for stopping by. But all is well. Had my day off. I took a little bit of a nap. Ran some errands. And then I, of course, even on my day off, I still got to work. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I was going to see him step up and throw it to the middle of the end zone. That's incomplete. And that's going to make it 2nd and 15. TJ Blackman up in here. What's popping, homie? 4 entries up in here. Pistol formation and faking it. Looking and going to get sacked. And there goes a veteran that's been here for quite some time. Dexter Jackson pulling through the sack. And that's going to back him up even further. 3rd and 24 coming up. I'd still say this is field goal range from where they are, but definitely losing some of that momentum here. Nothing much though. I'm chilling. Going to launch this right side. Is throwing in the direction of the man that got the interception earlier. And that's just going to go out of bounds. And they'll make it 4th and 24 coming up. Sending this one away. Kick is up. And the kick will be good. Jake Parkey knocking it through. And we have ourselves a tie ball game here. If you don't know the scenario for this ball game, New York is in the playoffs no matter what happens, but it's a matter if they're going to be the number 1 seed or the number 2 seed. The only way they could be the number 1 seed now is if New York beats Charlotte by 33 points or more. That's the only way, because of what Toronto did. They forced their hand and pretty much whooped up on the team they were playing, Tampa Bay. Sending this one. Went back to Rashad Watson, who's turning it up past the 25, and there is a flag at the end of it, and that's going to be an illegal block on the back, and that'll send New York back a little bit inside their own 20. Going to be turning up a short gain of about 3 there for Watson. 2nd and 7 coming up. Faking the handoff here. Looking to launch this one. He is going to go deep to the right side and throws it straight to a defensive player for Charlotte. It's picked off and is going to be taking it to the 40, down to the 37-yard line. And I have absolutely no clue where Aaron Knight was going with that play. There wasn't a receiver within 10 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10. And there goes Doc again inside the 30. It's going to be 2nd and 2. And most definitely the Dallas Dragons are going to be locked in as the number 2 seed. They will have at least one home playoff game. So congrats to them. And you're going to go ahead and see Anchorage come your way. And if it occurs similar to the last time they played. Anchorage is going to be in for a long day, and we're going to have rookie quarterback versus rookie quarterback for that game. That's going to be pretty sweet, as that is going to be a first down play. First and 10 coming up. Going to be rumbling inside the 20, and that should take us to the end of the first quarter. 2nd and 3 coming up, and I'll see you on the flip sides. Let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. Best of luck to both of these teams. As I got a dumb notification there popping up on my screen, I don't know why. Shut up, Razor, passing us left side and caught another first down play, and it's going to be down to the 6-yard line. Here comes Charlotte. First and goal coming. Going to take off and throw it away. Nothing doing there. It's going to be 2nd and goal coming. Short drop back. Gonna throw this right side and over the head of Vic. There's gonna be 3rd and goal coming. Gonna be a handoff and rumbling forward, and he's only going to get to the 3-yard line. Trying to catch him off guard, but great block shedding there by New York will slow him down. It's going to be 4th and goal. Will Charlotte go for it? No, they will not. They're going to go ahead and settle for the field goal. Kick is up again, and we have ourselves a 6-3 ball game. Charlotte on top again. Sending this one away here. It's going to be kneel down. New York back onto the field, trying to turn up a little bit. 10.5 minutes left in the second quarter. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Aaron Ike in the game. Trying to bounce back from the INT on the last drive. We're going to see a delayed handoff and going to get dragged down before he can get past the 30 is all. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Short drop back, middle of the field, and caught. First down play. There goes Aldrezi doing it again, down to the 38, and it's gonna be 1st down coming up here for New York. handoff again, rumbling forward, gets about 4 on the play. Second and medium coming up. Gonna be passing it, looking, gonna launch this right side and had a man, but the pressure was there on there, and gonna be 3rd and 5 coming. Taking the handoff here, looking for a man, and he's gonna go and launch this deep to the right side. Gonna be incomplete, perfectly covered there, and it's gonna make it 4th and 5 coming. J.D. Edwards and free safety Jamal Adams Jr. there in the backfield to make sure that wasn't a thing, and Charlotte's gonna get a stop. Looking for a bounce, and Potty's going to deliver a punt to the 5. And there goes Charlotte coming back onto the field, along the field ahead of them, and they're looking to get something going. Handoff, turn it up, and almost breaking free. He's going to pick up about 4, as he's already at 80 yards rushing here in the first half. Handoff here and stuffed in the backfield. That's a loss of 2. And that's a very familiar face right there. A guy that I believe should be in the Pro Bowl, C.A. Jr. 3rd and 8 coming. Gonna fake this handoff here. Protection is great. Launching left side. Gonna be caught. And Verbal Kit does it again. Down to the 21-yard line. And it's gonna make a 1st down coming up. First and 10 again. Handoff, trying to find a crease juke move, pushing forward and down right before he gets to the 1st down mark. Another gain of 9 here for Doc Boone. Moving forward again is Doc Boone, and he's 1 yard away from the century mark here in the second. Adding on to what's been a great season for him. It's going to be 1st and 10 again. Passing this left side to Vic. He's going to make the catch, but only going to pick up about 2 yards on the play. His first catch of the game. He's going to make it 2nd and 8. Looking like another pretty easy call for tight end of the year, my personal opinion. But the stats line up for it for what I've put in up to this point. He's already over 1,100 receiving yards. He's over 5, maybe 6 touchdowns. I don't have all the stats up, of course, but seems like status quo, and the tight ends will probably end up looking to find another way to try to slow that man down. The streak continues. Gonna be with the reverse, spinning and going with the pirouette. Did he get it? Yes, he did. Doc Boone doing it. Going to be pushing forward, rumble to the 46-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 5 coming. Drop back here, turning away, trying to avoid the pressure. There goes Danny Ringer, gonna get the sack. And he's having himself a great season too. New York loving what they're seeing from 91. It's gonna be 3rd and 16 coming up. And it goes short and gonna be punched away there by CA Jr. And that's gonna be another stop forced here by New York. Ryan Davis up in here. What's happening, homie? Gonna be barely going into the end zone. Great try there by Jacob Parkey. Gonna make it 1st and 10 coming up. Making a handoff, pushing forward and off the back foot in some coverage. Should have been picked off at least 2 or 3 times as he avoids the sack, but he almost gave it right back to Charlotte on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Passing the middle field and caught, pushing forward and going to get stuck at the end of the play by John Smith, but it's going to be a 1st down regardless. Big home of John Aldrezi making it happen right as we hit the 2-minute warning. First and 10 again. Quick pitch left side and going with the under screen or the under in route. You know what I'm saying? One receiver going out, one in, but the one that's going towards the middle of the field is lower. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you get your terminology right. Honestly, mine might be wrong. I've been kind of rusty on my football. That's why I'm glad that the NFL season is here. But it's all good. Going to be 2nd and 6, throwing it right side. It's going to be caught and tackled immediately by Keegan Terry, who had himself an interception a couple of weeks ago. He wants another one. 3rd and 2. Stretching this right side. There is a flag, and I think it's on Charlotte, so I don't think it'll matter. Yes, it is offside, so regardless of that, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty, more than likely, give them the yards, and then keep it pushing. They both had them at the 50, no matter what, so not too much is going to change, so might as well decline it. Alpha Omega there with the penalty, looking for a man again, going to throw short with it, sheds the first man, and going to take it to the 42-yard line. No touchdowns quite yet here in the snow. It's going to be 2nd and 2. How many points does New York need to get first? They need 32, as they're going to pass this one right side and it's going to be caught. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming. As per the game that Toronto had earlier, they beat what's the name? They beat Tampa Bay by 32 points. So if they was to tie, if New York was to get 32 points, New York would win because they have the point scored advantage. But in regards to point differential, New York will need at least 32 points in this game in regards to a lead. Going to be taken off and throws the left side, going to be caught. And how this game has been going, it hasn't been very pretty for the offense. No touchdowns quite yet. It's going to make it 2nd and 7. Passing it, looking, gonna launch his right side, caught, rumbling, and gonna be short as they have one more timeout left. Alrighty, we'll be here. Shotgun set, 3rd and inches, expecting a pass, looking for a man again, launch it towards the end zone, gonna be almost picked off again, and looks like New York's gonna have to settle for another field goal unless they try to go for it, which wouldn't make too much sense to me unless they got the touchdown. A 22-yard field goal should be easy to hit, but they're going to keep their offense on the field. If they don't get it, they get nothing. Looking for a 1st down play, throws it short and going to be punched out, and it's going to be held scoreless. Keegan Terry coming through with the swat, and New York's going to be held without a touchdown here in the first half. The Charlotte defense playing spectacular. Now they need their offense to get right, but they only have 17 seconds, so I'm going to assume they're just going to run this thing out, take it into the second half. Short drop back. They're going to look towards Vic, who's going to make the catch and not go too further than where he caught it. A gain of 1 on the play. Sending this one away. Starting the 3rd quarter, 33s up in the chat. Let's get it. Going to be a return here, taking a pass to 20 to the 23, and it's going to make it 1st and 10. Passing the right side and falling down, unable to keep his feet under him. Going to make it 2nd and 10 coming up here for New York. Passing it here, goes short and misses his mark. And that's going to make it 3rd and 10 coming up. Going to be throwing this across the middle, and it looked like the receiver slipped coming across the middle. And that is going to be another stop here by Charlotte. They're going to be getting the ball back. We'll see how far Potty can send it here in the snow. Gonna be returning this one past the 25 and down to the 28-yard line. Charlotte back on to the field, looking to get something cooking. Taking off to run, gonna pick up about 9 and some change there. 2nd and inches coming. Launching this one right side and gonna be incomplete. It's gonna make it 3rd and inches coming. Gonna give it to the fullback here, Tanner Baxter, who's gonna pick up 6. 1st down coming up. And Charlotte's on the move, almost at midfield. Gonna go with the reverse and got a blocker in front, rumbling forward and picking up about 10. The referees mark it as such, and it's gonna be yet another 1st down play here for Charlotte. Pushing forward there. Going to pick up 1 on the play. Got a few people up in here. What's poppin'? Exclamation point USFA if you haven't already. Short drop back, looking, spins away from the rush. Goes left side and caught. Rumbling forward, and there goes Tanner again. Rolling out of bounds after a gain of 4. Short drop back again, looking, goes left side with it and caught, but I think he's going to be a little shy of the 1st down mark there. They're going to say 4th and inches, and they could very well go for it here. This would be a spot where I'd consider it, or you could try the long field goal, make it a 6-point ball game. And it looks like they will go for the latter, 4th and inches. It's going to be up. It looks a little short, and it is. And New York's going to get the stop here. 1st and 10, 7.5 minutes. 7.5 minutes left in the 3rd. And they have a chance to take the lead. Ulf Jacobson there in the backfield by himself. Aaron Knight under center is going to drop back, look middle of the field and caught, come rumbling forward, and it's going to pick up the 1st down play. There goes Calvin Nakua coming through and going to get stopped at the 47. Taking the handoff here, taking off to run out of time and gonna get sacked. And there goes Reggie Green getting in the backfield. And it's gonna be 3rd and 10 coming. again passing this one, launching this left side, and going to be deflected by John Smith, who gets the stop. This is a defensive battle if I ever seen one, and that's exactly what New York wanted to avoid. They wanted to go out and make things shake, but Charlotte is not allowing too much here tonight. They're upset. They're not making the playoffs. That means whoever faces them is not going to get exactly what they're looking for. And here comes Party. Sending this one deep, looking for a pin, but it's going to go barely into the end zone for a touchback. And we're at the halfway mark of the third. Charlotte coming back onto the field. Sending a motion, gonna be a handoff. There goes Doc cutting around, rumbling forward. Might have got a first down. The referees say he did. And Doc Boone's on another level tonight. Gonna be taken off to run. He's got a full leg of speed to the 30, trying to get all the way. One man to beat and not gonna get touched. Doc Boone. That's clearly over 200 yards rushing tonight, and he's gonna add on a touchdown on top of it. New York in shambles right now. Kick is going to be up and good. And Charlotte may not have the chance to make the playoffs, but they said they're still going to try to get a winning record out of this season. And they know for a fact that they started this season this way, things could have been a little bit different, but it is what it is. Charles is going to make the best out of it, try to end the season on some good momentum. Going to push forward, taking the pass to 25 to the 26. Going to be going with the wide receiver screen and got blocks up front. There goes Nakua, who's taking off to the 41. And there goes Aaron Nike and the gang trying to get back into this one. First and 10 coming. Going to launch his left side and going to be caught. Aldrezi shreds the man and takes off. He's going to go ahead and take that speed and going to get that touchdown right back. New York making it happen. Down 4, an extra point will make it a 3-point ball game, but watch out for John Aldrezi and his speed. 4 minutes, 22 seconds left. Charlotte coming back onto the field, and we shall see a kneel down on that play. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Handing this one off and takes off to the 30. 20 carries, 219 yards and a touchdown. Just ridiculous. Gonna make it 2nd and 5 coming up. Gonna hand it off again to Doc Boone, who's gonna rumble forward for about 3. 2nd and 2 coming. Handoff, pushing forward, rumbling, and gets to the 36. 225 rushing yards on the day. And if Charlotte keeps their lead, they'll have a chance to crack 3. Send a man in motion, then give it back to Doc, who's going to rumble forward and pick up maybe 1 or 2. They're going to say 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. Going to go with the handoff, pushing forward, rumbling past the 40 to the 43-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd and 3 coming. Going to go with the handoff, pushing forward. Going to take it to the 43-yard line, but it's going to be a hold, and they'll more than likely decline it because it is 4th and 2. Charlotte could very well go for it again if they're really feeling juicy. Sending this one away. Looking for a bounce, roll in, and barely goes into the end zone. 50 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter, and New York has a chance to tie it up. And obviously, New York won't make the #1 seed if they lose the ball game, right? So this is definitely a big game still. They still got a lot to fight for. But it looks like New York's chances of being the #1 seed probably went down the drain. Unless they could find a way to score like 40 points in the next 12 minutes and 50 seconds. As we're going to see that one taken down after a gain of 2 off Jacobson. Passing it here, looking, goes short with it and caught. There goes Watson, turn it up, and going to get pulled away from the 1st down mark as Aaron Nike is over 200 passing yards on the evening. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming. And that's going to be the end of quarter number 3. Throw your 4s up in the chat, and I'll go ahead and get the giveaway going. In a little bit. Is going to see a handoff, and there goes Dolph taking off with that speed, pushing forward past the 40. And that's his 5th carry, 34 yards total on the night. 1st down coming. Shotgun set. Still plenty of time here. Passing it again. Looking for a man. Goes middle of the field and gonna be caught. There goes Angelo Roman with the catch. 2nd and 4 coming up. Gonna be passing it again in some coverage. Not gonna be getting that one completed. That one hit the ground. It's gonna be 3rd and 4. Shotgun set here for New York. Need to get something cooking, and there's a man open and the pass is off. Aaron Knight not hitting the mark so far tonight. It's 4th and 4 and they'll have to put it away. Fourth and 4 coming up. Party. Sending that leg. Looking for a bounce. And it's not going to be the one they're looking for. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20. Delayed handoff, pushing forward, trying to use his speed. Only going to pick up 1 yard on the play. 26 carries, 235 yards, and a touchdown. Just a ridiculous stat line. It's going to be 2nd and 9 coming up. Going to be standing tall in the pocket, looks for the left side and cannot hang on through contact. And that's going to make it 3rd and 9 coming. Passing it, stepping back, middle of the field and caught, turn it up, and Verbal Kent gets it done again on 3rd down and keeps the drive alive here for Charlotte. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Royals, and they're looking to turn up. Single back set. Doc was back there, but they're going to fake it his way, looking for a man, launching his left side and misses his mark again. And that was, once again, Verbal Kent. That was open. 2nd and 10 coming. Taking the handoff here, looking for a man, taking off to run right here, trying to avoid the sack. Not going to avoid it. That's going to be a loss. And Andy Newsom's going to get a sack. Shotgun set. 3rd and 12. Got to get past midfield to keep the drive alive. They're going to look for a fake, looking for a man, stepping around. Is he going to throw it? He's going to throw it away. And the New York defense helping out their team. As you see right there, only 86 yards. There for the big homie, Hank Balka. Let me go ahead and get that spin going. I couldn't find the app. I was just kind of tripping, doing other stuff. Go ahead and spin your wheel. Looking for a bounce. Rolling, and then barely crosses the goal line. As it looks like the amount of points for the evening will be 10. Almost had 50. That was pretty close to 50. I'm not even going to lie to you. So We're going to go ahead and see who out of the 5 entries is going to get this one. And it looks like it is going to go to quarterback Aaron Knight. So he's going to hope to try to get the W along with the 10 TPE. You know what I'm saying? Going to be passing it here, midfield and caught. That stuff is going to help, especially when you got a guy like Aldrezi with speed like that to get to the 40, down at the 39-yard line. Exactly what the doctor ordered on your first play. Be passing it here, looking, turning away, spinning around, and going to get chased down by Gabriella Smith, who's going to force a throwaway there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man, goes right side with it, and going to be incomplete. Adam Lester there with the stop. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming. Going to be passing it here, looking, go short with it. Going to turn up, try to use that speed to rumble forward, and he's going to be a little shy of the first down. But New York could very well keep their offense on the field, see if they could try to turn this drive into a touchdown. Or they could go for the field goal and try to tie it up. There's a lot of ways that this can go. And it looks like they are going to settle for the field goal. Party. This should be around a 46-yard field goal. Kick is going to be up. It's going to the right and doinked it. And it's going to be another scoreless drive here for New York. Not what they want to see here in the snow. And Charlotte's going to take back over with 6 minutes, 45 seconds. Honestly, I don't know how I could tell that was going to the right. I don't know. I just kind of said it. And it looks like it was. I was right the whole time, right? So 1st and 10 coming. And it looks like Hank Falco's going to change the play up a little bit. Going to fake the handoff. Looking for it, man. Goes left side with it and caught in verbal hit down to the 35-yard line. And just like that, Charlotte back up in there. Single back set. Faking the handoff again, looking for a man, gonna launch his left side, and once again missing verbal hit. It's the 2nd time in this half where they had a similar route, and Hank Falco just led him a little too much. Looking left side and going to be caught, and there goes Vic rumbling forward to the 15-yard line. And New York's best bet is to get a turnover or hold him to a field goal, because this is definitely easy money range there for Jake Park. Single back set again. And they're going to pass out of it, looking right side and caught, rumble forward, and there goes Ralph Rodriguez. Touchdown Royals. 2-score ball game here for Charlotte, and things are not looking pretty here for New York. Kick is going to be up and good. 20-10 is your score. And we got plenty of things rolling right here. New York coming back onto the field. He sent this one away to the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 coming up here. 5 minutes and 19 seconds left. Passing it again. Here's Aaron Knight, right side, caught. There goes Aldrezi, cutting up, getting out of bounds there to stop the clock. It's going to be 1st and 10. Empty set, big drop back, looking for a man. Right side is caught, stays in bounds, pushing forward, gets out of bounds, takes it to the 45-yard line. 2nd and medium coming up. Passing it here, looking, goes middle of the field, caught, rumble forward, gets to midfield. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Quick pitch, left side, no one home. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Short drop back again, goes right side and going to be almost picked off by Keegan. That's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Now, they can afford to get a field goal on this particular drive, but I'd have to say that it is 4th down territory regardless, since they need 2 scores. Shotgun set, passing it, looking for a man, left side and caught. Turn it up, 1st down play. Inside the 35, definitely needed that one. It's going to be 1st and 10. You see right there, 9 catches, 171 yards there for John Aldrezi, who's increasing on what's been a beautiful season. Shotgun set, passing it again, looking for a man here. Going to go short with it. Caught, rumbling through a tackler, and he's going to take it inside the 30. 2nd and 3 coming up. Now, in this particular scenario, New York cannot call any timeouts here, so they got to go up the field. They got to make it happen. If they're going to get a touchdown, they got to get a touchdown, but don't shoot yourself in the foot at the same time. Looking for a man again, going to go short with it and caught, turned up, 1st down play. Trying to rip it out was Giovanni, but I think the tackle there by Lester kind of forced it back into his hands, and Johnny Bravo is going to make the catch, his 2nd of the game. Handoff, pushing forward, bouncing around. There goes Watson inside the 15 to the 13. It's going to be 2nd and 3. As Tom in the chat, he's hyped about his team going to the #1 seed. Shotgun set, 2-minute warning. Passing it again, looking for a man. Protection's great, looks left side, gonna be caught, and now Drezzy does it again. I just kidding. That was Calvin Nakua coming through on the left side, and they're back to a 4-point score. Now, my personal opinion, after the extra point, which Party should make. We're gonna see right there. Yes, he is. I say kick it deep. You have all 3 timeouts. Get a quick stop. Get the ball back. Try to get a field goal out of it. Tom is saying go onside with it, but you also don't want to, give Charlotte a chance to get points on the other end. So if they had less than 1 timeout, or if they had less than 2 timeouts, I would probably say, yeah, I would go for the onside just because. But 1 minute 56 seconds is enough time to get the other team off the field and give yourself a chance. They're going to have to call the timeouts regardless, assuming they stick to the run game. Either that or quick passes. You know what I'm saying? As we're going to see Charlotte come onto the field, and it looks like they are going to agree with me in this one. We're going to see the return. Honestly, should have kicked this one in the end zone, as he burning a lot of time there on that play. Surprise Party couldn't get it deeper into the end zone, but it is some inclement weather at the current moment. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. We'll see if those 7 seconds will do any good for them. Stretching this left side of the big hole already, and he's going to turn up. He's going to use his speed, turning inside the 50 to the 44. And he's well over 250 now on the ground. See the stats real quick if they show it up. 280 rushing yards on the ground. That's crazy. Chance Ravager with the tackle. Doc Boone right there. New York still has a chance, a slim chance, but a chance nonetheless. Looking left side, and the 3rd time this game, but this time it was going towards Ralph Rodriguez. He missed the mark on that corner route. Going with the handoff here, pushing forward and rumble to the 40, make that the 39-yard line. Third down coming up. Third and 6 coming, passing it again. Goes short with it, and Vic Dots is going to make the play to set him up for success. And Charlotte's going to go ahead and kneel it out. We could call this one GG's, and Charlotte's going to close the season, giving it to their best man. And that is going to be the end of this one, folks. The best quarterback to tight end duo in USFA history. I'm claiming it. I don't care. I'm going to claim it. And that is going to give Toronto the 1st round bye. And that'll essentially set up the big homies for success. We now know who exactly is going to be in what seeding in each side of the conference. So it's going to be Toronto, New York, and then the big homies in Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh will travel into Canada to take on the former USFA champion Toronto Wraiths. And then the winner of that game will face, going to face the New York. And then the winner of that game will face off against the former USFA champion Wraiths. And then on the other side, you got Huntington Beach at number 1, Dallas at 2, and then Anchorage at 3. So Anchorage will travel to the big state of Texas. They're going to go ahead and fight it out, and whoever wins that game will take a trip to the 2-time, actually, well, they're more than 2-time, but 2 in the last 3 seasons, champions, being the Huntington Beach Voyagers, and then may the best team win, you know what I'm saying? As we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up and get into the stat sheet. Final score will be 20-17. Charlotte getting the upset here, and that's 2 upsets this week right here. You've seen New Jersey beating up on Pittsburgh, and then you have Charlotte taking down New York, even though Charlotte's been on a tear this last half of the season. And honestly, like I said before, it very well could have been Charlotte here in the playoffs if they were playing like this, but they had some struggles. They're missing a lot of games, really close games, couldn't quite get over the hump, but now they're getting the job done. And the next time we will see them, it'll be in the big home is in Madden 24. Can't wait to see that. But let's talk about these stats real quick. 30 for 47 on the day here for Aaron Eck, 330 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception. Honestly, you could win football games with the stat line like this, but the interception on that first drive, that could have potentially been a touchdown, definitely hurt him for sure. Hank Falco, 13 for 25, 157, 1 TD, 1 interception. You see right there the longest pass going to, I believe, John Aldrezi for that long catch earlier, 59 yards. Excuse me. Going on the rushing side of things, you see right there, Doc Boone, 29 for 273, almost averaging a first down a carry, just ridiculous. And he's going to add on a touchdown. Great job from him. Wolf Jacobson, 5 for 34 on the day. Rashad Watson, 3 for 16. And that's another reason why New York had troubles this game. Charlotte's run defense was on point all game long. Hank Falco, 2 carries, but they were kneel downs. Tanner Baxter, 1 for 6. And the bot player gets a carry for 8 yards. Long catch of the day, Doc Boone for a 70-yard rush. And he had a lot of long rushing games against this one. So great job from him. Going into the receiving side of things, Vic Dotson and Verbal Kent each have 4 catches apiece. Vic Dotson will end the season with a 31-yarder. And then you have Verbal Kent, 80 yards. MJ Witten, 2 for 22. Ralph Rodriguez only had 1 catch, but it was a good one. It was for 15 yards and a touchdown. Tanner Baxter, 1 catch for 3 yards. Doc Boone, 1 catch for 6 yards. Drop there by MJ Witten, and the longest catch of the day goes to Verbal Kent, the rookie, doing his thug thizzle. Okay, I thought I said something. Let's see, receiving wise here for New York, John Aldrezi, 9 catches, 171 yards and a touchdown. Calvin Nakua, 5 catches for 50 yards and a touchdown. Juice Parrish, 1 for 7. And I should probably have this doing like that, right? You know, Rashad Watson, 7 catches, 57 yards. Calvin Nakua, 5 for 50 and a touchdown. Angelo Roman, 4 for 24. Johnny Bravo, 2 for 14. 2 for 2 there for Wolf Jacobson. And Juice Parrish there, 1 for 12. Drop wise, Roman had 2, Bravo had 1. And then you have the longest catch of the day, John Aldrezi, 59 yards, out doing their thing. As we switch over to defense, C.A. Jr. ended the game with 13 tackles. Tommy Guns, 7. Buster McNutt with 6, along with Dexter Jackson. Danny Ringer and Grady Wilson and Andy Newsom each with 5. Josh Hess and Gunny McGuire get 4. Chase Ravager gets 3. Rye Hoglaw and Kingston Ali, they're going to pick up 2. Brendan Gaucher, Phenom Chisholm, Rose O'Neal, John Aldrezi, and Wolf Jacobson, each with 1 tackle. C.A. Jr., the only tackle for loss here. Danny Ringer, Andy Newsom, and Jackson each get a sack today. Chance Ravager with the interception there in the first quarter. Very nicely done. Josh Hess, Chance Ravager, and C.A. Jr. each with a pass deflection. And that should be all the stats there. It is. As we move to the other side, the leading tackler will be John Smith doing his thing. Hope all is well with you, wherever you may be, homie. 10 tackles on the day. Keegan Terry and Adam Lester, the cornerbacks, get 6 apiece. Jamal Adams Jr., the free safety, gets 5. J.D. Edwards, the former Wraith, getting 3, along with Giovanni Valentine, Reggie Green, Aaron Hughes, Jameson Price. Aaron Hughes gets 2 tackles. Jameson Price, Tyler Spatkins, Tanner Baxter, J.C. Judon, Chris Cook, Alpha Omega, Parker Howard, Gabriella Smith, and Ralph Rodriguez, each with 1 tackle on the day. Giovanni Valentine there with the tackle for loss. Reggie Green with the only sack here for Charlotte. J.D. Edwards with the return, 19 yards there for the INT. Keegan Terry with 3 pass deflections. Honestly, should have had an interception, but couldn't get it. J.D. Edwards with 2. John Smith with 2. Adam Lester had an interception opportunity and dropped it. And Aaron Hughes had a good pass deflection there. And that's going to be all the defensive stats here as we move into special teams. Jake Parkey missed one field goal, but as you see, didn't really count for too much, as he's going to end the game with 8 points total. Party, he missed a field goal earlier in the game, and they did lose by 3. So granted, if everything was to be the same and they knocked them through, it would have been the same result. But if Party was to make that field goal, we'd probably be going into overtime now. You never know. So got to make sure you knock your kicks through. He's going to end the game with 5 points. Party averaging 53 and some change, almost 54 on 4 punts. Jake Parkey averaged 57 and some change, almost 58 on 3 punts. Party got 1 inside the 20. Good job. Adam Lester 1 for 26. Rashad Watson 2 for 42 there on the kick return. Jamal Adams Jr., the only punt returner here. He's going to do it for 6 yards. And we'll go into the scoring summary really fast. Party and Jake Parkey, they trade long field goals here in the latter portion of the first quarter, 3-3. As we move into the second quarter, Jake Parkey gets another field goal early in the second quarter, so doing his thing. Going into halftime, score was 6-3, but now they're going to trade touchdowns here. Doc Boone with a 70-yard touchdown run at the 5-minute mark. Then 1 minute later, John Aldrezi coming through with a 59-yard reception. And then going into the fourth quarter, Ralph Rodriguez getting the touchdown there, 15 yards out. And then 4 minutes later, they're going to get the touchdown to make it a 3-point ball game. But Charlotte got the football back, got the first down to Vic. And that is going to wrap this one up here tonight, folks, as we're going to go ahead and set up for the final game of the week. So make sure you watch out for that. Detroit and Anchorage. Not too much in stock of this game, honestly. We already know the Anchorage will be the number 2 seed. Anchorage will be the number 3 seed going into it. Detroit's not going to make the playoffs, but should be a fun game to end the season, as we're going to see Detroit try to close out on a good note, and Anchorage, they're trying to get some momentum going into the playoffs. So thanks again for stopping by and showing love. We'll go ahead and talk to you later. Stay safe, everybody.